It's 2 hours post-workout, and my splitting headache just went away. That's after 2 ibuprofens, taking a shower, and answered a few emails. Why do I have a splitting headache, you ask? 2 things. 1, poor bracing. I have a bad tendency to, especially when I get super pumped up when I'm squatting, to allow too much pressure to rush to my head. For those of you who've been long-time subscribers, you'll remember a few years ago, I blew like every blood vessel from my forehead all the way down to like my belly button. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know exactly what I do. It has to do with bracing and holding my breath and just creating too much head pressure. So I had an exertion headache. Cat? I had an exertion headache. It sucks because it can ruin a workout, and it really just didn't need to happen. But I did get a little bit too pumped up today on my first set of squats. So we're going to reverse this. We're going to go back in time, and I'm going to show you my squats. So today's workout was 4x5 with 405 pounds on squats. Slowly starting to get up into some heavier weights. That's not that heavy. Weight moved very, very well. And then had some RDLs, some long leg curls, but the rest of the workout went to shit after squats just because of my pounding headache. The pre-workout is Derek Charleboy's PR Breaker brand. If you didn't listen, if you don't know who Derek Charleboy is, guess what? You don't listen to the Absolute Strength podcast. That's a little disappointing. No, I'm joking, but I'm kind of serious a little bit. But anyway, I had Derek Charleboy on the podcast a couple podcasts ago. I think it was episode 52, if I remember correctly. Episode 52 of the Absolute Strength podcast. If you don't know what that is, go to iTunes, go to however you listen to podcasts, and search for the Absolute Strength podcast. It's my podcast. But we talked a lot about pre-workout supplement science. We talked a lot about like supplement and like getting ingredients and studied doses and all that shit. Really good podcast. I think a lot of people really liked it. And we talked a lot about his pre-workout, and he was kind enough to send me a bottle of it, and I really like it. Like, the flavor is really good. It's cotton candy. Flavor is good, and of course, the formula is really good as well. 8 grams of citrulline malate, which is studied dosed. 3.2 grams of beta-alanine, studied dosed. 300 milligrams of caffeine, which seems to be a really good amount for most people. 5 grams of creatine monohydrate. Plenty of that. And then, I don't want to go in the whole formula. I want you to go check it out. But there's other ingredients as well. But go to, I think it's prbreaker.com and check it out. So Johnny wanted to try some knee wraps. I had these. I have actually a couple pair. I have a pair someone gave me that are really nice, and I have a Rogue pair that I bought. And then this company sent me these probably like 2 years ago. I've literally never taken them out of the package, so I'm gonna give them to him for him to try. Honestly, I've never taken them out, so I don't know if they're worth a shit or not. But I guess we'll find out. Ashlyn and the baby have something to do tonight. They're going to some movie at a local park. So I'm left at home for dinner. What do I do? What do I do? I'm actually really hungry. All I've had is 2 rice cakes since I got home from the gym. As soon as I got home, I had to run to a meeting, and then I had to run back, and then took 2 ibuprofens, and jump in the shower, and then do this. So it's, you know, I haven't ate yet, and I'm pretty hungry. Remember those chicken tenderloins I bought at Walmart in the last video? Very simple meal. Very, very simple meal. I took these kitchen scissors. I always use kitchen scissors. Well, actually first, use cooking spray, sprayed the pan, then used the kitchen scissors, cut up the tenderloins into chunks, and then all I'm gonna do, keep this very, very simple, use some Weber kickin' chicken seasoning, throw some seasoning on there, and then I'll eat it with, I mean, the seasoning's really good, so you don't need anything. But I may, just because I have the extra carbs to use, I haven't ate that much today, I may use some barbecue sauce, Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. And in addition to the chicken, I'm going to make up some sweet potatoes. I'll just microwave them. Very simple. And some form of green vegetable. I don't know, I think we might have salad in there, but I might just make up some broccoli. Simple meal, simple meal. Very easy, very quick. And here's the final product. With 6 ounces of the chicken, a couple servings of the green veggies. I threw some sea salt and cracked pepper on there, and then 9 ounces of sweet potato. One other thing, I am going to add a handful of almonds to this meal to, you know, increase the fats a little bit. Really can't get much more consistent than this. This is just a solid meal. It's super easy to make. You know, gets the job done. Nothing fancy, easy to track, tastes pretty good. You don't have to, you know, the thing is, like with nutrition, is you don't have to make your food super complex. You know, it also doesn't have to be super expensive. That was one thing that I didn't say in the last video where I took you guys grocery shopping. You know, I didn't even say that, yeah, I got all that food for 80 bucks, and, you know, and I guess what I'm trying to say is you can eat well without spending a ton of money. You can eat well without being an extravagant cook. Like, I'm definitely not like a big time cook, but I can, you know, I can grill up chicken, or I can cook chicken in a pan, you know, get some frozen veggies. I microwaved the sweet potatoes. It was super easy, and I'll eat quick, and then I get to work. I got a lot of work to do tonight, so it's not like I wanted to spend a whole bunch of time in the kitchen. And plus, I was listening to a podcast while I was cooking. I like to do some mobility stuff at nighttime. These are the tools. Just a foam roller, Rogue band, lacrosse ball, and the stick. Just doing a little bit of stuff. Today was leg day. Making sure to put in the time.